All right, all right.
Right
Auction
on, man.
37. How we doing, Ray?
Doing awesome, Tim. Good to see you, man.
Happy Saturday night.
I know it is. I'm happy for the weekend, but I'm happy to have power back too, man.
That's right. That's right. We missed you last night. Nothing really happened. I don't know if you followed up with anything, but FOMO and I held the fort down. Nothing eventful, nothing to write home about. But
I know, yeah,
we had a
sure,
good time.
sure. I hear you. You're trying to catch up and do some things over here. There's D-Ray popping in. What's up, D-Ray? Tim's trying to rub our nose in it, man. He's saying,
No, not at all. I'm just relaying the news. I know you guys, we're in kind of storm territory and stuff, and I'm glad to see you guys are back and safe and all that kind of stuff. Nothing really went on. FOMO and I just hanging out, like usual.
Just hanging out.
Nothing big. Yeah, clicking buttons.
Clicking buttons.
Nothing serious.
Yeah, but congratulations, bro. I mean, we really are happy for you. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. It's truly amazing.
I know. I had to get up and call you and tell you how much I missed you because I didn't get that last night from FOMO. I had to feed him that line. It's like, come on, man, where is it? You're slacking.
It is. That was funny because I was listening, but yeah, like you said, it's funny because yes, my whole house generator is only for emergencies, Tim, and you took offense. That's all. Don't be offended that the show is not an emergency.
I didn't take offense. We were having too much fun, and especially I was like, come on, man, you should have been here for this one. It was good.
Yeah, my wife
was shocking.
My wife was razzing me. She wanted me to get on. She's like, she's like 2 billion away from. That's cool, man. What was it between there? Between the how many? Because I was
13 or 14.
See, I was bulldozing. FOMO's got to recognize, man. FOMO's got to recognize because that's not like what D-Ray was saying last time. 2-1 was not. That's kind of just going through the garden.
They were close together.
Yeah,
they were close. It was crazy.
Yeah,
to hit that. No, because what's it at? It's at 17. Didn't I do 16 and 17? I have back to back.
Why don't you show us? Yeah,
look. Sorry, there it is. I just happen to have it up here.
Yeah,
17,135,728,000 bee honey burnt. I did 1 billion last night. I did a fiver on the spaces this afternoon, just because sitting around with nothing to do.
Yeah, no, I mean,
but before that, I did sweet 16. I did 16 and 17 billion. So those last two are mine. I'm not. I'll just leave that right there.
Not bragging or nothing.
Not flexing. I'm not flexing.
Yeah, you got 2 billions in a row. That's all. That's it.
I'd like somebody else to get involved. I don't want to do this, and take all the, this stuff. I got to leave some for everybody else. So everybody's invited to jump in.
If they're not going to play, it's all yours.
Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Donna Night Owl and the Chippy because they've been rocking it today. I was listening to their shill show. Big shout out to you ladies. It's awesome to see, and how like you said, I know, Donna, you talking about just starting out. You're like, I don't know what so Tim and I know, we know where you're coming from. I know D-Ray knows too, but y'all ladies are killing it. So awesome for you. So happy to see, and it was a great shill show today.
Yep, it was a good time. A lot of good people out there on that show today. It was fun.
Yeah,
it was good to jump in. So let's go over this before I hit the refresh button. We have a blaze bee. We have a princess from Turkmenistan. Another blaze in the center, warrior, and a bat bee.
Hey, before you refresh it, look at somebody put 5.1.
5.1 is the first bid on Turkmenistan.
He who smelt it dealt it. That's where it's right there.
Somebody's hoarding their bee honey just a little too much.
Oh, I think they're gonna get.
Here we go. Let's
squeaking
see what
one
we're
by
looking at now.
Squeaking one by for 5 bee honey. That's awesome.
All right, so Blaze is at 544. Now Turkmenistan is at 7,875. The middle blaze is at 538. Warriors at $250 and $4.99 for the Bat Bee with nice cigar in his mouth there.
Yep,
But
that is cool.
some good looking bees there, and that is some flag for Turkmenistan.
Yeah, nice lineup.
Do you have the goods on Turkmenistan?
I can look real quick, but where I'm not.
It's a princess bee, so I mean 7,800 is pretty good. I think it'll go a little bit higher because we know from last night people jumped out right at the last minute. In the last 2 nights they did that, so I think people are getting pretty good at timing the end.
Yeah, so it's a Central Asian country, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's only has let's see, 6 million is the population for the entire country.
Wow.
So it's the lowest of the Central Asian republics. It's a very sparsely populated nation in Asia. So yeah, that's unique. It's let me see. I'm gonna look what's next to. Huh? Yeah, it is. It's kind of close to India, a couple countries away. But yeah, I don't know. Let me look at some other things. See if Turkmenistan is good. Anything to do with crypto?
I would have guessed it was somewhere near Turkey, just because of the name. People just kind of put those things together. But
they do.
Between Turkey and Pakistan, Turkmenistan.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. If I was on Jeopardy, I would have bet half my pot on that geography.
Oh, look here. This is coin to buy. So Turkmenistan crypto regulation rank. It is a 1.5 out of a 10. So it's not a crypto friendly place. There are 0 ICOs and exchanges there, and 2 ICOs have been banned in Turkmenistan.
Oh,
hey, is Bitcoin legal tender in Turkmenistan or banned? For the time being, the status of Bitcoin in this region is very, very controversial. Oh, so
they're going to need some friendly adoption.
They need them too. They need some them too. Maybe we can go make that change.
We'll start flashing this bee around. Say, look, you got to get in.
Yeah. Say, hey, did you guys know anything about NFTs?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. 4 minutes to go. What do you think, Sniper?
I'm looking at that warrior bee. I think that's a little too low.
Yeah, 250 is the sale price right there.
Yep.
That is the steal.
Yep. No, there is.
I love the blaze. The first blaze with the big beard and the fireman hat. Sorry, you guys probably don't want me to cause attention to that one, but I'm liking the looks of that one right there. I'm not bidding tonight, so I can be impartial.
So actually, just kind of looking at the map, I've been looking at going through it. It is just north of Afghanistan, and it borders Iran and Afghanistan. So those 2 countries are to its southern border, and its northern border is Uzbekistan. And yeah, that's where we're at. It's got some shoreline on the Caspian Sea. So yeah, there you go.
There it is. Everybody's holding tight. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes. Get your fast gas ready.
Oh yeah. So anything changed? No.
Nope.
I haven't seen any changes. Nope.
I don't see any changes yet. We'll try it at.
So you like the warrior bee, huh? Is that what you said? With the mask?
Yeah. I like the samurai mask. I like the lockjaw.
Well, it looks good together. You got the mask, and then they got the warrior outfit. He's
and his cape matches his mohawk too. So
that is good. His cape does match it. Yep.
He's a good looking bee. They're all good looking. No crazy outfit. No wardrobe malfunctions.
Yeah, we know how people like them bearded bees. So
yeah.
Donna said thanks guys. FOMO and Tim brought the fire. So yeah, I know you're Tim. I was shocked. Tim was just buzzing around spaces today. He's like,
well, I figured I was doing I came in there just to listen to see what was going on. I check in from time to time. I don't usually jump up, but then FOMO's jumping in, and so he was there last night with me. So I jumped in to say hello, and talk about what happened last night. And then I was working on setting up this show, and so I was working. I figured I'd jump in and and I threw a burn down, so we were having some fun with that. But yeah, it's always good. I'm always checking in.
No, I'm just messing with you, man. No, I know.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's good.
You when your power's good, you're up and checking in too.
That's right. Well, I think you were buzzing from the billion. I think that's what it was.
I think I might have wanted a little attention. I'll give you that. I might have just wanted to throw that out one more time because you guys dropped off the show last night. I was like, dang it, I win and you guys leave me.
Yeah, and we're over here with the 50 mile an hour winds and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. But yes, Ariel, I like that one too. That is a pretty cool beat. Hopefully you have that bid. If you do, that's excellent price.
That's a steal right there. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
I hope somebody gets it. It'd be nice to give out some good steals.
Yeah, under a minute for the auction.
Yeah, let's do the refresh. See if anybody's got in there. You better get your fast guess lined up.
You know what the next auction? Look at it. Look at this. It's worth 37. Next auction. Think it'll be the U.S. at 38. Ooh, you like that?
555 for the first blaze. 78.75 for Turkmenistan. 583 coming up on the middle blaze. 253 coming up just a hair for the Warrior, and 539 for the Bat Bee holding up the back. 20 seconds left. I hope you hit that button. Here we go, people.
15 seconds.
Warrior is a steal right now.
Yeah. Oh, look. By just 3. By 3 behind.
Somebody just didn't want to let go that fast. Somebody else is going to hit it.
Oh, man.
3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1. Here we go.
Refresh its own.
Bam. Oh, yeah, somebody jumped. The blaze. First blaze is 555. 78.75 for that Turk. Didn't change. 583 for the middle blaze. The Warrior came up to 385. And then 583 for the Bat Bee on the end. Nicely done.
Everybody, look, there's one that got 2, so that's cool. Not bad.
Oh yeah, that Warrior Bee had a bearded bee in the back.
Yeah.
No wonder why you like that, Sniper.
Yeah. Got to go for those beards, man.
Oh, I didn't know that there was a Tonto behind that middle blaze.
Yeah,
I did not look at the empowerment bees.
There you go.
I wasn't in this round of bidding, so I didn't look. But I love the Tonto bees too. And that the Turkmenistan's, that is a pretty wild looking empowerment bee. That is with the skittle teeth, the miner helmet.
Is that the White Walker body?
No, it's not White Walker. That usually has fuzz around the feet, but this is. We're gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, please do. Gold wings.
I can't remember what that body is actually.
It's not White Walker, you said?
No.
It doesn't have the little.
That guy?
Yeah, it's got the little lady. It's got the. Oh no, that's a different type of earthquaker thing, huh?
No, it's like green lava. That's what it looks like to me.
Isn't it? It's alien. I think
alien.
There you go.
That's a new one.
Good call, D-Ray.
That's a good looking bee though. I like the look of that one.
Yeah.
And he's got the football necklace.
Gold wings, and a gold little amber stinger.
Yep.
Yeah, it is alien.
Nice.
Very cool.
So you got the empowerment bee down here is a Warrior with the Tonto face. So you got a blaze with the aviator cap, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good looking one. And there you go.
That's nice. And I didn't see the beard. He got the graduate cap. That's nice.
Oh, there you go. The
Scholar Bat Bee.
That's one of those bees that he graduated in his older age. He had a full beard when he graduated.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. I was actually, just so you know, I was going for this one. I like
this.
That's a double Batman.
Double
Batman. And I like the bling teeth. And he's got another miner. Is that a miner hat? Is that what that's called?
Yeah. Or a logger. I think that's the logger stuff.
The logger helmet?
Yeah, the one there's a bronze and a silver. I don't know if it's bronze or whatever, but yeah.
That empowerment bee, look at that. He's got diamond hands, the Thug Nugget necklace. Man, I should have gone for that one. That is a good looking bee, man.
He is.
That bee with that silver helmet, he's got ETH eyes. Oh man, I should have looked at that. That was good.
2 for 1 on Saturday night.
Yeah.
2 for 1.
And somebody stole that for 583. That was a good buy.
Great price.
A good buy right there.
Yep, Thug Nugget, man. But even the one that you get, I mean, I liked him. Liked his face. Got the cigar. He looks good.
Yeah, no, those two are winners. That's a pair right there. That's nice.
Yep.
I like that. And that looks like some interesting neck fur. This is different.
It looks
He's got a blue stripe around his black neck fur. It's funny.
Yeah. But,
I like it. Good looking bees there.
Very cool.
All right.
Did you say FOMO? Did he give a little check in from Vegas? Did he
when he called in today, this afternoon? Yeah, he was saying that they were talking to a couple dozen people. Said the crowds were good and positive. They were. He said Austin was shaking hands and kissing babies. And
I heard him say babies kissing babies.
Yeah, he says because babies like Austin because they think it's one of him. And he was making fun because Austin, had his cowboy hat on, big time cowboy hat.
Oh, did he?
But apparently, I don't know. I didn't see pictures.
He didn't pictures. He has. How can he not have pictures, man?
Well, how can he not show up tonight? I mean, he must be at some after party lighting it up.
He is.
But yeah, I think he had to take a nap so that he could go out with these guys because he did mention that Austin and Ty were doing a lot of late night recon.
I know. We were there in Miami. I get it. I know.
I did not get any McDonald's delivered to my house in the middle of the night though, so I guess it didn't get that crazy.
We had to keep those dudes off the streets. They told us to drop them off in bad neighborhoods. I was like, bro, we can't drop you off here. This is not where we can drop you.
I think he went on this afternoon and then got in trouble that what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Oh,
so
there you go.
Went a little too far.
Maybe he's looking for hat sack. He's missing hat sack. She's in the doing slots and poker. There you go.
Well, I think she was working. She was working the table, and he stopped to call in and take a power nap and check in with the show. So. But she wasn't there to be as conscious, in the back of his head, like, don't say that.
Right. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, no, it's awesome, man. There's a lot of stuff going on, and it's cool to see people over there and doing events, and like I said, even in this market, you got people doing things, always kind of networking, getting to know other groups and other projects, and it's neat.
Well, it's always easy to get people to go to Vegas. That's for sure. Yeah. They got it into any place hotter like Austin or going back to Phoenix in July. I was like, no. Although Vegas is built for that.
Right. Well, here, you like charts. I was just going to go through a couple little things here real quick.
Oh, please.
Yeah. So let me get into here and share my screen. StreamYard. Share. And then I got some funnies. After this. Might as well, it's Saturday. Have a little fun. So if you watch Plan B, he always has charts. So I'll click on this and it'll make it bigger. But he's saying it 150 year S&P gold, US 10-year. Right, that's what these lines are. S&P flat until 1940. US 10-year flat rate until 1965. And then gold standards troubles. Gold flat until 71 Nixon. We ditched the gold standard. You know that, right?
Right.
So people fear 70s replay. That's what they're thinking is going on now. And obviously, you've always hear people talking about Bitcoin, kind of like gold, right? Store value. So this is what he was kind of showing is just when US just dropped off. You can see these two starting to take off in gold and things like that. So again, he's always just kind of showing is maybe, hopefully, if this is what they're thinking with Bitcoin, as because we did have a pretty rough crash here because of the whole economy, the world economy, really. But as this is happening, you still had to drop. It dropped back then as well, but then it still had a good kind of uptrend. You were alive around the 70s, Tim? No.
I was just a kid.
Just a kid. I was too, man. I'm a 70s dude. But yeah, I was a kid. 80s,
I was watching Steve Austin and the Magic Garden back then.
The Magic Garden. Hey, you want to see something funny now? Check out this about Luna. Look at Luna. I don't think I'm gonna have the volume. You won't be able to hear it, but let me show this. This is guy. You seen the cup game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stacking.
He's stacking.
Stacking cups as fast as he can, and then breaks it all down.
Yeah.
Stacking cups fall apart. Yeah.
Just say I like looking at the Plan B's got cool stuff. This is cryptocurrency news. I love Twitter. Because you can get pretty decent funny stuff news. Look at these dudes. But some other things, and it's hard because I know we're doing stuff on Spaces, but I love like I said, memes. Does this look like before learning about crypto and now after learning about crypto? That's my man SpongeBob right there.
That's probably a very true statement.
He's aged just a little bit.
It is true though, man. You come in all wide-eyed and bright and bushy-tailed, and then you learn, and you're like, whoa, like you've been through war, man. It's so funny. It's that's why, like I said, I love memes because they're so true, man. And this it's a little more deep. It's kind of more about the art of poor. So featuring such timeless quotes as because they are poor and need someone to blame other than their own poverty mindset, which is truly gross, to be honest. It's just deep thoughts by the art of poor. Suzu. And look at this is another one too, man. $5.14. That's Bitcoin, 2012. It's calm, all good, man. You just living life, loving it. Bitcoin's at $5.14. Then you feel like a baller. It's at 64,000 in 2021 November. Like you're a genius. And then there you go, panic, craziness. 20 grand in 2022. But like we always say, look at here, and compared to $5, it's going. But yeah, I don't know that one. We won't. But like, isn't that funny? Bitcoin conference 2023.
All the tents and people sleeping outside.
That's the conference.
They're not waiting to get inside. They just live there now.
Yeah. Well, it is. Well, I think that might be where they do the booths. That's the booth, man. But it's just funny, man. You gotta laugh. And here we go. Here's your guy. This is the cute. This is the Fed Reserve guy.
Yes.
So 2021 QE, quantitative easing, won't cause inflation. And then Q2 21, some inflation but transitory. And now Q3 21, okay, high inflation, but we are peaking. And then Q4 21, okay, inflation, maybe not transitory, but job market wage growth very strong. Wage very strong. Q1 2022, need to hike aggressively to curb inflation, but no worries. Economy is very strong. And now 2022, negative growth in Q1, but no recession risk. 2022, Q3, okay, recession coming, but you will not lose your home. Q4, okay, you may lose your home, but you won't starve to death. Q1 in 23, you may die, but you go to heaven. So, but it's crazy, man. Because again, up here, these are all things that they say, and I love how they keep going back to the experts, right? Isn't that what they call them, experts?
Somebody does.
Yeah, and then you got look. This is the bear market. This is script. Hey, that's you, D, right? You fishing, man. You got
There comes the bear market.
Bear market right behind you. Got nice salmon right there. But this too. I'm gonna buy the dip. I'll become crazy rich, and then this is your salary up behind you, and then now there's inflation behind your salary.
Yes.
It's rough out there, man. And then now look, this is me. So hey, this is straight shout out to you, FOMO. This is it. Your crypto expectations last year, and it's looking at a beautiful yacht. This is a nice yacht, and now your crypto expectations this year My man's floating around, cardboard box with a couch in it.
Why did we all think of the same person when we first saw that? I thought it was Palma.
Oh, good times, man. Good times. But that's what I like. I said I like these. It's just funny. You got to laugh. If you don't, you'll go insane, right?
Absolutely. Jason liked those. He's laughing with us. And then Will Nesker says, "What's up, 3 Comma Club? Thanks for the updates." Absolutely. And Greg, holding on to my M2 and waifu, etc. It'll come back. Yep. Absolutely.
That's crypto, man. I mean, it's I forget. I had another one too, but it's the perfect thing in that SpongeBob stuff. Things over here are they're so exponentially bigger. The moves and the swings. That's why they talk about volatility. I mean, back, like I said, some of us, we were blessed to be in around 2019 and 20 and stuff, and we've already got to see we're still good with Ethereum even. So it's this is the nature of the beast, man. It's wacky and wild over here.
Yep, just hold on. They all said the same thing back then.
They did. Well, we always use that comparison, man. 2099, they literally said the .com bubble, it busted, and that is not. I mean, it is for some of all the other goofy people that were buying just all the sites and not having any kind of plan behind it and just going with it, right? Anything that had a .com, everybody was all in it, and it wasn't real, right?
Pets.com and the little puppet. Remember that? That went for millions of dollars, and then like 6 months later, it was dead and gone.
Yeah. Yep.
That was the last big sale, I think, right before the .com bubble.
Right.
Pets.com.
But then, would you say that the internet and the websites, it was nothing? It was trash after that? If you could have held on,
right,
not to maybe obviously knew all this other stuff that's coming and started getting into these real things that were, Google, that are trying to really have an algorithm that you can search the web and really understood this stuff, right? I really remember Amazon and having this marketplace, this e-commerce place, and you're like, whatever, nobody's going to buy that. Because, I'm crazy myself, man. I bought a couch without sitting in it, I literally my wife bought a car, right? We did the Carvana. It's wild where we're at now. The cool thing, and I'm not giving props to Carvana, but we tried one before, and listen, we rode around for it like 2-3 days, and we sent it back. They brought us a better, one more that she was looking at the interior. But it's wild to where things are going, right? And that's, you would have never thought to buy a car. And it's crazy. Where after we found that car, and she already had the loan or had all that stuff locked in, it took us 10 minutes to buy that car. And we changed from her loan. We got cleared and did the loan thing too. So 10 minutes from when we chose the car to closing, it took 10 minutes. So just think of all the marketing, the used car salesman, all of that stuff. And we saved $11,000. And I'm not pimping.
If Momo was here, he'd be saying, go folks to Carvana.com/Ray and tell him Ray sent you, Ray of Light sent you to Carvana.com.
My point is seriously, this is, like I said, internet, you would have never thought. Yeah. Like I said, I was stunned, man. And it's crazy that's where we're at nowadays. And but
the things. I'll give you a little thing. I was talking to my son today. The two boys, they work in the burger shack at a country club, and before that they were doing Uber Eats, but now they were like, gas is too much to do the Uber Eats. We don't want to do that. We'd rather drive to work and work all day and make that money, because driving around Uber Eats costs too much gas money. So I wonder what's going to happen. Now, there's two boys, and they loved it. They loved the freedom of driving around, and they pick their hours and all that kind of stuff. And now they're like, nah, we're just going to stick with the country club and pick up as many hours as we can.
Yeah.
Just drive there together. They're carpooling, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty funny. But our Uber Eats, might take a little bit of a hit with all the gas bills that these drivers are going to have to pay.
Yeah, Greg. I mean, God bless that you're able to do that and kind of get some out up there. You know, that's excellent because at that time again, that is when everybody's screaming that this is going to the moon. That is when you take some profits and things like that. So great job. It would have it evaporated, but again, it like you're saying at the end there, ride the waves. It does. It goes up and down. This thing, I just saw a poll where it had for in the next 4 years, do you believe it's going to be over $175,000 Bitcoin? And 78% agreed. Because again, I don't. It's nothing. I don't. It's going to be doing its thing because again, it sure ain't the dollar.
I got to spend the whole day. It was a rainy day here, so I took the day off work, but I was on YouTube all day long, just looking for content, to take care of another project. And it's kind of crazy. It's kind of wild that outlooks that you can hear on Q4. I mean, it actually looks pretty good, because one of the good points I heard that you probably don't ever think about is this election year. So, the feds are going to pivot. They're going to pivot at some point. Well, your market will actually reflect the pivot before the pivot happens because they know it's coming. So Q4 could be kind of crazy. So
and to that point, D-Ray, I mean, you everybody knows it is. I'm not talking politics, but there's going to be a new Congress, right? And that's the ones that are that's what you're talking about. They're going to make new different policies, and things will change, no matter what. So yeah, it's cool. And even too, you talking about. Go ahead, Tim. My bad.
Well, I was just going to say that I mentioned it the other night. I don't know if you guys were on or if I did that with FOMO, but real quick, that 60% of the wallets, their average Bitcoin price is $7,500. So those people are not nervous, and 30% was much higher at $32,000. So those people are hanging on because they don't want to sell out and lose. The other people are hanging on because they're still in the black. But beyond that there's $148 billion in stable coins ready to come back in. 148 billion now. So when the floodgates open, stuff's gonna rocket like you've never seen, and everybody's gonna kick themselves because you don't want to miss this rocket. I mean, we've said it to death that we are not at adoption. This is an infancy type market. We're playing with day traders and other people who are making moves that can affect this market. But you and I, the three of us on screen here, we're regular Joes, playing with a little bit of money, not, hopefully not our life savings, but, we don't want to miss that mark because it's going to come back and you want to be in it because it's going to hockey stick like crazy. Whenever that does happen, those guys are going to come in to ride that up. And then I'm sure they'll take some off the top, those crazy guys. But we're just in it.
They'll come sooner than we think because they're just waiting on that macro, to start showing that we've hit that resistance. We're at that bottom, and then that $140 billion that's sitting in all those stable tokens, they're coming back in with it and they're coming hard, So it'll hockey stick quick.
Plus, hopefully, like you said, that the merge goes well. ETH too. There's a lot to people building. I mean, all this stuff is gonna culminate. Again, this is not going anywhere. Like I said too, like it's we were talking about at the beginning. Is again the blessing is that we're always working and building over here too. Is that we have several different projects that we're a part of that we're helping with building. That like I said, it's if you were just kind of a holder and doing crypto and as a day trader, a little rough, right? You're just seeing this, but working and doing this and being a part of this new space that's being built. It's awesome to see. Time to queue, yes, absolutely, Will. It is time, but
the other meme that's always out there is the two people standing there and the line is in front, and it was like people who love Bitcoin at $60,000. And that's a big line. People who love it at $20,000, and there's nobody there anymore. It's like, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I want it. And meanwhile, they should have been buying in because it's gonna head back up.
And either, however you guys do it, don't mean to kind of interrupt here, but I'm going to kind of, Garnett is going to be coming up on Spaces. So I'm going to help transition that so it's smoothly, and then I'll mute myself and drop down. But yeah, good hanging out again. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yep. All right.
Thank
See
you.
bud.
Very good.
Yep.
So Ariel had asked on is the bat bee considered as a black mamba? And that would
let me go back and share that. But go ahead and tell.
That would be a no. It's not a black mamba, but you could take those two traits and you could start a black superhero group. So you could start your own group with just the bat bees and the black mambas.
Yeah, those are two good-looking bees. They're not far off from each other. I can see where she could think that, but yeah, that's a different suit, but still a superhero. So I could see how they get mixed up with each other. But man, that was a steal. Those two.
I know. I didn't catch that one. The sniper missed on that one.
This is 2 bat bees, 2 for 1 over here, and then a bearded bat bee underneath the warrior. So that was good. A lot of bat bees coming out there.
Yep.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, I think he's raised up for the night. We're going to call it.
Yep. We'll call it tonight. Congrats again on freaking burning them. We're about to put statues of Tim in the club now in all 4 corners because you got all 4 corners now. So
I got 4 corners. I just I just want to get to 5 billion so that I could be in the same place. Ray did it once for 5 billion, and I did it 5 times for 5 billion.
I think you could do it. I think you can make it. So.
I gotta really sharpen up my scope there and find out where it's gonna be, but I don't know. It's just wild. It's just wild.
That's crazy. You're up to what, like 25 burns now?
I think it's just under 25. Yeah,
just under 25. So
that's quite an average.
4 for 24.
Yeah,
it's a good batting average, dude.
It's a real good average. That's a professional grade.
Yep.
Very good. All right, bud.
All right.
Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yep. Absolutely.